Good morning, everyone. Welcome to another class of Yoga with Carlton. Today we'll be working through a number of standing poses. So you'll feel this working into hips, working into hamstrings, and into your calves. As usual, as you go through your class today, keeping the focus very much onto yourself. Try to make sure that the space that you're working in is clear so that you're unlikely to damage yourself. If you have any injuries, be mindful of those injuries. So if you move into a pose and it's proving to be really difficult, painful, or stressful, then ease back from that so that you're not hurting yourself. Align the back of your skull with your sacrum and let your arms rest onto your thighs. If it's comfortable for you, close your eyes and then bring yourself fully into your space. Feel that you've stepped into a safe space. Stepping into a space that allows you just to be. In this space, there are no judgments that are made. So if you must make judgments, then have a degree of compassion for self. Give yourself a moment now to scan your body, feeling how your body feels. Notice for areas of tightness, areas of discomfort. And then pick a spot. And then breathe to that area. Using the breath to find release into the area and exhale. And focus on that area again and breathe there. And as you breathe, feeling for that release as you let go. One more breath into your area. And exhale. Open your eyes, change the cross of your legs, and start with wrist stretches. So reach your right hand forward and take hold of the little finger on your right hand and ease it back. Then breathe. Breathe to the palm of your hand, spread fingers. And as you breathe out, heel of the hand is to the floor. And release. It's taking hold of your ring finger. Pressing down into your right sit bone as you breathe, lengthen out of right side. And as you breathe out, soften your right shoulder away from your ear. And release. It's taking hold of your middle finger. Now breathe and lift sternum. Feel for creating space around your heart as chest lifts. And as you breathe out, lengthen each finger away from the other. And release. It's taking hold of your first finger. As you breathe, glide your thumb away from your index finger. And as you breathe out, arm is forward. And release. And taking hold of your thumb, and then breathe. Deep breath. Spread each finger away from the other. And as you breathe out, heel of the hand is towards the floor. And release. Change hands. Taking hold of the little finger on your left hand and ease it back. And breathe. Breathe to the palm of hand, spread fingers. And as you breathe out, glide your little finger back. And release. And taking hold of your ring finger. Pressing down into left sit bone as you inhale, lengthen out of left side. And as you exhale, soften your left shoulder away from your ear. Release. and taking hold of your middle finger. And breathe to the back of your heart. Deep breath. You're energizing heart with breath. And as you exhale, soften your shoulders away from your ears. Release. Just taking hold of your first finger. Now breathe as you breathe in. Glide your thumb back away from your index finger. And as you exhale, lengthen your fingers down towards your mat. And release. And taking hold of your thumb. And then breathe in. As you breathe, glide your thumb away from your index finger. And as you exhale, heel of the hand is forward. And release. Change the cross of your legs. Wrist stretch is stage 2. Bring your hands forward. You're onto your fingertips. Your fingers are spreading. Press into your sit bone and breathe. Lengthen out of lower back. Feel your back ribs as they lift up. And as you exhale, open your hands forward. Soften your shoulders down. Inhale, lengthen belly away from pelvic bone. And as you exhale, as you heel of the hands presses to the floor, let your shoulders relax down away from your ears. Release. Reach your arms out towards the side, spread the fingers. Feel as if they're beams reaching through your fingertips. Now breathe to the palm of hands. Hold the breath. One by one, bringing in little finger, ring finger, middle finger, first finger. Squeeze the thumb on top, squeeze tight, and then exhale, knuckles stretch towards the floor. Release, open your hands, spread the fingers, breathe to the palm of hands. Hold the breath, now bring in your thumb, then simultaneously squeeze all fingers onto the thumb. Exhale, stretch your thumb side away from you. Release, open your hands, spread fingers, breathe to the palm of hands. Hold the breath, one by one, bringing in little finger, ring finger, middle finger, first finger. Squeeze the thumb on top, knuckles to the floor. Exhale as you're stretching out the tops of your wrists. Release, reach your arms out to the side, fingers pointing skywards, and breathe to the palm of hands. Hold the breath. Now bringing in your thumb, simultaneously squeeze all fingers onto the thumb. Exhale as you stretch your thumb side away from you. And release. Let your arms relax down by your side or onto your thighs. Pranayama today is alternate nostril breathing. So you inhale for 5, hold the breath for 20, exhale for 10. Do this in shoelace pose. So bring your left foot on top of your right thigh, just above your knee. And you're reaching your heels away from you. If that's a difficult reach for you, then place your left foot onto your right calf or place your left foot onto the floor. If you have a block, you can place that foot onto a block or stay in cross-legged seated. Fold the first 2 fingers down of your right hand. Use your right thumb to block right nostril. Breathe through your left nostril for 5. Use your ring finger to block left nostril. Both nostrils block. Hold the breath. Hold for 20. If you can, activate your feet. Feel as if you're spreading the toes. Lengthen your big toe away from the ball of your foot. Exhale through your right nostril for 10. Inhale through your right nostril for 5. Block both nostrils, hold the breath, hold for 20. As you hold, feel the sensations that are moving through your body right now. Exhale through left nostril for 10. And release. Change the cross of your legs. Shoelace, your right foot is on top of the left. Make the adjustment so that you feel this working in opening the hips. You don't want to feel this stressing your knees. Fold the first two fingers down of your left hand. Use your ring finger to block right nostril. Breathe through your left nostril for 5. Block both nostrils. Hold the breath. You're holding for 20. So feet active, spine long. Exhale through your right nostril for 10. Inhale through right nostril for 5. Block both nostrils, hold the breath, hold for 20. Close your eyes, feel the sensations that are moving around your body. If you can, direct it to your spot. Exhale through left nostril for 10. And release. Open your eyes. Bring the soles of your feet together for Baddha Konasana. Your heels, they are about 12, maybe 15 inches away from your pelvic bone. Coming into a forward bend. So from here, press into sit bones and take a really deep breath. Inhale. To filling yourself up completely with the breath. Bring your hands forward. And exhale. Exhaling through the mouth, pull your belly in. Belly's pulled all the way back towards your spine, lengthening your ribs away from sacrum, spreading your ribs towards your armpits, lengthening belly away from pelvis. Keep hollowing your belly out. Relax your belly. Stay here and breathe. Deep breath. And as you breathe out, exhale, exhale fully, belly's in. Spread your breath into back ribs, deep breaths. And as you breathe out, allowing your body to melt forward. On your next breath, breathe through sternum and filling your heart up with breath. And as you breathe out, fold, belly's in. One more like this, deep breath. And exhale, fold. Inhale, release, pushing the floor away, breathe in as you come all the way on up. Coming into a spinal twist in half lotus. So bring your left foot on top of your right thigh by your hip crease. If that's a difficult reach for you, then stay in cross-leg seated. Bring your left hand back, line up your left hand with your tailbone, or if you can go further, bring your left hand around so it's onto your right hip. Some of you might be able to take hold of your left foot with left hand. As you breathe in, bring your right arm across your left thigh. And as you breathe out, you're twisting towards the left. Breathe in, lengthen spine. And as you breathe out, twist towards the left. Breathe in, lengthen belly away from pelvis. And as you breathe out, twist to left. As you breathe, keep lifting sternum, lift your collarbones. And as you exhale, twist to left. Inhale, release, and then ease all the way on around back to the front. Ease your left foot forward so that the left foot is just above your right knee. If you can, ease your right foot forward slightly so that the right foot is under your left knee. If that's a difficult reach, again, place your left foot onto your right calf or your left foot onto the floor. If you have a block, you can also place that foot onto the block and reach out with your heels, toes flexed to shins. Bring your right hand by your right hip and then reach that hand away from the hip. Press down into left sit bone. As you breathe, you're reaching, your left arm is up. And as you breathe out, bring your arm down so your left foot presses against your left arm. Try to avoid your elbow. Breathe in as you lengthen your lower ribs away from waist. Exhale, press your left sit bone back to floor as you bring your chest towards your left foot. Now breathe to lower back as you're lengthening lower ribs away from waist. And exhale, fold. Belly is in. Inhale, feel for lengthening your belly away from the top of your left thigh. And fold on exhale. On the next breath, spread your ribs wide out towards your armpits. And as you breathe out, you're folding towards your left foot. Inhale, release, and then ease all the way on back up, twisting shoelace towards your left thigh. Left hands by hip, and then reach your hand about 18 inches away from that hip. Inhale, reach your right arm up as you open side ribs. And as you breathe out, bring your hand down, so you're folding now towards your left thigh. And breathe in as you lengthen out of your lower back. Exhale, fold towards your left thigh. Breathe in and lift belly away from pelvis. And exhale, fold, pull belly in. Spread your breath into back ribs. And fold on exhale. One more like this. Breathe in. And exhale, fold. Inhale, release, and then ease all the way on up, and then change for the other side. Starting with half lotus. Bring your right foot on top of your left thigh. Heel is by your hip crease. Bring your right hand to the floor. Line up your right hand with your sacrum tailbone. Or if you can, bring your right hand around so if you can, take hold of your right foot with right hand or slide your right hand into your waistband. Breathe in, bring your left arm across against your right thigh. And exhale, twist towards the right. Try to keep the chin aligned with chest. And then breathe in, feel you're lifting your side ribs up away from your right hip. And as exhale, twist towards the right. Inhale, expand your ribs so you feel your lungs as they open out wide towards your armpits. And as you exhale, twist towards the right. Sit bones presses to floor. Breathe in, lengthen lower ribs away from waist. Lengthen mid-ribs away from lower ribs and your upper ribs away from your mid-ribs. Keep this length, and as you exhale, twist towards the right. Now breathe into your spot. And as you breathe out, twist. Inhale, release, and then ease all the way back to the front. Shoelace pose, bring your right foot, ease it slightly forward onto your left thigh just above the knee. Ease your left foot forward so that your left foot is under your right thigh and knee. Make the adjustment so that you're opening the hips. You don't want this into your knees. Twisting shoelace towards your right foot. Left hand by left hip, reach the hand about 18 inches away from that hip. Press down into right sit bone. Inhale, right arm is reaching up. And as you breathe out, bring your hand down towards the floor. Your right foot presses against your right arm. Press your right sit bone back to floor. Breathe and lengthen out of right side. And as you breathe out, as you fold towards your right foot, send your right sit bone back to floor. Breathe in, glide your ribs away from your left hip. And as you breathe out, you're folding towards your right foot. On your breath, breathe in and move belly away from pelvis. And as you exhale, fold towards your right foot. One more like this, deep breath. And as you breathe out, fold. Inhale, release. And then you're easing all the way on up for twisting shoelace towards your right thigh. Your right hand is by right hip. Reach the hand about 18 inches away from that hip. Press into left sit bones. Breathe, and you reach your left arm is up. And as you breathe out, fold towards your right thigh. Now breathe. As you breathe, keep lengthening away from your left hip. And exhale, fold towards your right thigh. Breathe in, glide your ribs away from right hip. And exhale, fold. Now breathe and lift your belly away from pelvis. Fold on exhale. Inhale, release, pushing the floor away. Breathe in as you come all the way on back up. Release your legs. Coming into an abdominal sequence now, starting with elbow to knee. So you lie down onto your backs. Your hands are clasped behind your head and neck. If your back is tweaky, the soles of your feet are onto the floor in this pose. So here are the demonstrations for this. For your back is tweaky, you can also fold your mat so you have a little bit more support in the lumbar region of your back. Press your feet to floor. Press your lower back down. Then breathe in and lift your head, shoulder blades up, away from the floor. Hold the breath. On exhale, you curl tailbone up. You reach your elbows to your left knee, and belly pulls all the way down. Then breathe in, bring your head to center. Hold the breath. As you exhale, curl tailbone up and reach your elbows to right knee. Belly pulls down. If you can go further, you lift one foot up. If you can go further, you reach that leg forward about 45 degrees angle. Inhale, back to center. Place the foot to the floor. Hold the breath. Press your lower back down. And continue in that way. If your back is not tweaky, lift your feet up off the floor. Bend the knees. The knees are aligned with your hips. Heels are reaching out. Toes are flexed. Let's go straight into this. Press your lower back to floor. Inhale, lift head, shoulder blades up, away from the floor. Hold the breath. Exhale, curl tailbone up and reach both elbows to left knee. Reach your right leg forward. Now spread the toes. Feel for lengthening each toe away from the other. Relax your right hip. Reach your right thigh away from right hip. Pull belly in. Inhale, head to center. Hold the breath. Press your lower back to the floor. Exhale, curl tailbone up. Reach both elbows to right knee. Reach your left leg forward. Relax your left hip. Curl tailbone up. Reach your left thigh forward. Spread the toes. Pull belly in. Inhale, head to center. Bend the knees. Hold the breath. Press your lower back down to the floor. Exhale, curl tailbone up and reach your elbows to your left knee and reach your right leg forward. Relax your right hip, curl tailbone up, lengthen your right thigh forward, reach your elbows up, feel your side ribs opening, pull belly in. Inhale, come back to center. Bend the knees, hold the breath. Press your lower back to the floor. Exhale, curl tailbone up. Reach your elbows to your right knee. Reach your left leg forward. Relax your left hip. Curl tailbone up. Reach your left thigh away from that hip. Reach your elbows up. Pull lower belly in. Inhale, come back to center. Bend the knees, hold the breath, and press your lower back to floor. Exhale, curl tailbone up. Reach both elbows to your left knee. Reach your right leg forward. Relax your right hip. Curl tailbone up. Lengthen your right leg forward. Feel for hugging your ribs down. Press your lower back to floor. Inhale, come back to center. Bend the knees, hold the breath. Press the top rim of the sacrum to floor. Exhale, curl tailbone up and reach your elbows to your right knee. Reach your left leg forward. Reach your right elbow up. The shoulder blades are off the floor. Relax your left hip. Curl tailbone up. Send your left thigh forward. Feel you're hugging your ribs down. Inhale, come back to center. Bend the knees, hold the breath. Press your lower back down to the floor. Exhale, curl tailbone up and reach your elbows to left knee. Reach your right leg forward. Reach your left elbow up, shoulder blades off the floor. Relax your right hip, curl tailbone up. Send your right leg forward. Hug your ribs down. Press your lower back to floor. Inhale, come back to center. Bend the knees, hold the breath. The top rim of the sacrum is pressing to the floor. As you breathe out, curl tailbone up. Your elbows are to your right knee and reaching your left leg forward. Relax your left hip, curl tailbone up. Send your left leg forward. Lift your chest, reach your elbows up. Now feel you're hugging your ribs down as you press your lower back to floor. Inhale, head to center. Bend the knees, hold the breath. Press your lower back down to the floor. And exhale, release. Lower head and shoulders down. Place the soles of your feet to the floor. And give yourself a moment as you just notice how your body feels today. How your body feels in this moment. Your next pose today is another abdominal pose. Do this straddle lifting through or frog lifting through. So when you're straddle lifting through, you're reaching your legs out and up towards the sky, and you're straddling your legs out towards the side. You can do frog lifting through, where your knees will be bent, the heels will be aligned with your knees, and toes are flexed towards your shins. So that's the option that you have in this pose. If your back is tweaky, you can move to the wall and have the soles of your feet up against the wall, either in straddle or in frog position. Okay. So lie down onto your backs. Your hands are clasped behind your head and neck. Reach your feet, legs straight up, and then straddle your legs out towards the side or coming into frog position. The dialogue is the same. Press your lower back to floor. Inhale, lift head, shoulder blades up, away from the floor. Hold the breath. Exhale, curl tailbone up, and then lengthen, reach out, spread the toes. Keep lengthening your thighs away from hips. Pull belly in. Inhale, lower pelvis, but keep head, shoulder blades up. Hold the breath. Exhale, curl tailbone up. Send your thighs out towards the side. Spread the toes. Feel for reaching out with the balls of your feet. Pull lower belly in. Inhale, lower pelvis, lower your head about an inch. Hold the breath. Exhale, curl tailbone up. Send thighs out towards the side. Feel for reaching sit bones away from you. Pull lower belly down.
Inhale, lower pelvis. This time, lift your head, lift your chest. Reach your elbows straight up towards the sky. And as you breathe out, curl tailbone up and send your thighs out. Reach out, spread the toes, keep moving thighs away from hips. Pull belly in. Inhale, lower pelvis, lower your head about an inch. Hold the breath. Exhale, curl tailbone up, send thighs out. Lift your chest, reach your elbows up, reach them back as if you're opening armpits to sky. Pull belly in. Inhale, lower pelvis. This time, on the same breath, lift your head, lift your chest, reach your elbows up. Hold the breath. Exhale, curl tailbone up. Now lengthen legs out towards the side. Reach out, spread the toes, pull lower belly in. Inhale, lower head, lower shoulders to floor. Use your hands, draw your legs together. Bend the knees and place the soles of your feet down onto the floor. Good. Your next pose is bridge. So you're lying down onto your backs. The soles of your feet are onto the floor. Move your heels back so that the heels are aligned with your sit bones, or they are hip distance apart. Brush your heels with fingertips and then let your arms relax down by your side. Let your shoulders soften away from your ears. As you press your lower back to floor, breathe in and feel you're gliding your ribs away from belly, lower ribs away from sacrum. Press your feet to floor, exhale, tilt pelvis and lift pelvis up, away from the floor. Breathe in, spread your ribs, spread your lungs. Exhale, lift up, pushing the floor away as you lift. Breathe to heart and feel for energizing your heart with breath. And as you exhale, lift. You're lengthening ankles away from your heels. On the next breath, breathe to your spot. On exhale, lift up. Push floor away as you lift. Send thighs and knees forward. Feel as if your inner thighs are squeezing toward each other. Now breathe in deeply and spread. Spread your ribs out to the side. And exhale as you lift up. One more breath in this. Inhale. And exhale, tilt pelvis. Lower your upper back down to the floor. Lower mid back to the floor. Tilt pelvis as you lower all the way on down towards the floor. Keeping the tilt until down. Roll to your left side. Bring your right hand to the floor by chest. Breathe in. On exhale, push the floor away with your right hand as you come up and use your left hand to support your head and your neck. Come on to knees. So reach your hands forward. Bring the big toe together. The knees are out towards the edge of your mat as you're setting up for child's pose. So from here, breathe into upper back, spread the ribs. Exhale, pull your belly in and reach your sit bones back. Feel as if you're pushing the floor away. Breathe into lower back. You're lengthening lower ribs away from waist. Exhale, lengthen. So send your sit bones back and feel as if your fingertips are reaching forward. On the next breath, spread your lungs so your ribs, they feel this opening out wide to armpit. And as you breathe out, lengthen back. Pull your belly in as you reach your sit bones back. Soften chest and breathe there. Breathe into heart. Now breathe out and lengthen. Send your sit bones back. Feel as if your arms, fingertips are reaching forward. And inhale, release. And it ease all the way on up. Come onto your knees for bird wing. Sitting down onto your heels and then tuck your elbows in. On inhale, draw your hands together. Exhale, lift chest, and then open your arms out towards the side. Keep the elbows tucked in. Inhale. Exhale, and feel for opening arms out towards the side. Inhale. And exhale as you open arms out. Squeeze, feel as if you're squeezing shoulder blades. One more like this. Breathe in. And as you breathe out, open out towards the side. And then release. Your next pose today is dolphin prelude. So your hands are onto your biceps to measure. Your elbows are down towards the floor. Reach your hands forward and then clasp your hands. Step your knees back about 6 inches. And from here, you breathe into upper back, lifting, spreading back, toes, spreading your upper back. On exhale, reach your sit bones back. Lift your arms up and bring your clasped hands towards the crown of your head. As you breathe, feel for spreading your lungs wide. And as you breathe out, reach back. Sit bones reaching back, your elbows are reaching forward. As you breathe, you're breathing in as you're moving belly away from pelvis. And exhale, send your sit bones back. Wrap the shoulders so it feels as if you're closing your armpits. Breathe into heart through sternum. And exhale, reach back. Elbows are reaching forward. Your sit bones are reaching back. Then inhale, release, and then ease all the way on up. Come onto your knees, setting up now for dolphin. In dolphin, your hands are onto biceps, measure your distance. Elbows to the floor, under your shoulders. Reach your hands forward, elbows and shoulders are aligned. Your forearms are parallel. You can clasp your hands. Dolphin pose, hands clasped or hands flat. Neck, shoulders relax. Everyone breathe into upper back, lift and spread upper back. Curl toes under. Exhale, lift knees off the floor and then reach back. Move chest back to thighs and knees. And then breathe into upper back, broaden back with breath. Send your sit bones back on exhale. Inhale to heart. And exhale as you reach back, heels to floor. Deep breath, spread your lungs. And exhale as you reach back, send your heels down towards the floor. One more like this, breathe in. And exhale, release. Bend the knees and come all the way on down towards the floor. From here, you will be coming up to stand for your standing sequence. So standing at the front of your mats, if your back is tweaky today, stand with your feet hip distance apart. Otherwise, stand with your feet together. As you exhale, hands together by your chest. You feel yourself grounding down into the floor. Lift the toes, spread the toes. Feet presses to floor. Breathe in. Reach your arms out and up towards the sky. Keep that length through the spine. As you exhale, fold forward, bellies in, hands to the floor. Lunge, breathe in, step your left leg back. Bend your left knee, place your left knee to the floor. Pad your left knee if you need. You hand fold your mat. And then reach your arms out and up towards the sky. As you breathe out, bring your hands down. Step your right leg back for plank. Reach back to heels, bend the knees. Release your feet, lower down, keeping the elbows tucked in. Exhale as you lower down. Bring your hands forward about 8 inches. Press the tops of your feet to the floor. Breathe in and then traction your ribs away from sacrum. Lengthen your belly away from your pelvis. And as you breathe out, release. Lower down, readjust. The hands under the shoulders. Breathe in, curl toes under. And as you exhale, press it back, downward facing dog. Step your feet in a couple of inches. Lunge, breathe in. Step your left foot forward between the hands. Place your right knee to the floor. Release your back foot. Push the floor away with both feet as you're reaching your arms out and up towards the sky. As you breathe out, bring your hands down. Step your right leg forward for forward bend. As you breathe in, lengthening belly away from pelvis. And exhale, fold forward, pull belly in. Breathe in, stand up, chest lifts. You're reaching your arms out and up towards the sky. And as you breathe out, hands together by chest. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, fold forward, bellies in, hands to the floor. Lunge, breathe in, step your right leg back. Bend your right knee. As you push the floor away, you're reaching your arms out and up towards the sky. As you breathe out, hands are down. Step your left leg back for plank. Reach back to heels, bend the knees. Exhale, lower down. Keep the elbows tucked in as you lower down. Cobra, inhale. Draw your chest and ribs forward, lengthening your legs back. Tuck your elbows in to protect your shoulders. And as you breathe out, release, lower down. Hands onto the shoulders, inhale. Curl your toes under. Exhale, press it back, downward facing dog. Inhale, step your right leg forward between the hands. Place your left knee to the floor. Push the floor away as you reach your arms out and up towards the sky. And as you breathe out, hands are down, step your left foot forward for forward bend. As you breathe in, lengthen belly away from pelvis. And as you breathe out, fold forward, pull belly in. Breathe in, stand up, chest lifts. Your arms, they're reaching up towards the sky. And as you breathe out, hands together by chest. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, fold forward, bellies in. Lunge, breathe in. Step your left leg back. Bend your left knee. Push the floor away as you're reaching your arms out and up towards the sky. Exhale, hands down. Step your right leg back for plank. Reach back to heels. Bend the knees or lower straight down. Keep the elbows tucked in. Inhale, cobra. Move your chest and ribs forward as you're lengthening your legs back. Exhale, press it back, downward facing dog. Lunge, breathe in, step your left foot forward between the hands. Right knees to the floor, push floor away as you're reaching your arms out and up towards the sky. Exhale, hands down, step your right leg forward for forward bend. Breathe in, lengthen belly away from pelvis. Exhale, fold forward, bellies in. Inhale, stand up, chest lifts. You're reaching your arms out and up towards the sky. Lift your lower ribs away from sacrum. And exhale, hands together by chest. Feet presses to floor. Breathe in, arms lengthens up. Exhale, fold forward, pull belly in. Lunge, breathe in, step your right leg back. Place your right knee to the floor. Press into right shin and left foot as you're reaching your arms out and up towards the sky. If you can go deeper, then go a little deeper, bending that front knee. And as you breathe out, hands down, step your left leg back for plank. Reach back to heels, bend the knees or lower straight down, keeping the elbows tucked in. Inhale, cobra. So move chest forward, keep drawing chest forward, lengthening your legs back. And as you breathe out, press it back for downward facing dog. On the breath, lunge, breathe in, step your right foot forward between the hands, left knees to the floor, push the floor away as you reach your arms out and up towards the sky. Exhale, hands down, step your left foot forward for forward bend. Breathe in, lengthen belly away from pelvis. Exhale, fold forward, bellies in. Inhale, stand up, chest lifts as you reach your arms up towards the sky. Exhale, hands together by your chest. And giving yourself a moment as you notice how your body feels. Moving straight into standing poses. Inhale, step your right leg back for warrior two. So you've stepped your right foot back, your feet are about 3.5 feet away from each other. Your front heel aligns with the arc of the back foot. The back foot is squared to the short edge of your mat. Your arms reach out towards your side. Press down into both feet, and as you breathe in, lengthen spine. And as you breathe out, go a little deeper. Feel as if you're sending your left thigh forward. Press down with the little toe side of your left foot so knee does not turn inwards. And then breathe in, lift belly, lift diaphragm, lift chest. And as you exhale, go a little deeper. Feel as if you're sending your thighs away from each other. Reach out with the fingertips. Extended warrior variation with chest opener. Place your left forearm onto your left thigh and reach your right arm out and up towards the sky. Press into your left foot. Breathe in, lift your ribs away from left hip. And as you breathe out, reaching your right arm straight out and up towards the sky. Press your right foot to floor. Breathe in, lengthen belly away from pelvis. And as you breathe out, reach your right arm back and away from your right ear. Relax your left ear to left shoulder. Breathe to the right side of your neck. And exhale, relax your jaw. On the next breath, breathe to heart, feeling for energizing heart with breath. And as you exhale, glide your left thigh forward as you reach your right arm up. Inhale, release, bring your hands down so the hands are either side of your left foot. Flatten your right hand to the floor by your left foot. And then breathe in as you're reaching your left arm up towards the sky. And as you breathe out, glide your left hip back. Breathe in as you lengthen belly forward away from pelvis. And as you exhale, push the floor away with your left foot as you reach your left arm straight up. And breathe in, lengthen lower ribs away from waist. Exhale, reach back towards your right heel. One more like this, breathe to heart. And as you breathe out, release, place your hands to the floor, place your right knee down. Ease your left foot back about 3 inches, setting up for twisting lunge. Place your left hand onto left thigh, breathe in, reach your right arm up. As you breathe out, bring your right elbow over your left thigh. Make a fist with your right hand, left hand is on top. As you breathe, lengthen side ribs away from your right hip. And as you breathe out, you're twisting towards the left. Breathe to lower back, lengthening lower ribs away from sacrum. And as you exhale, twist towards the left, relax your shoulders away from your ears. As you breathe, keep moving, belly away from pelvis. And as you exhale, as you twist towards the left, shoulders relax. One more like this, deep breath. And exhale, release. Twisting, lounge lunge. So bring your right hand forward about 12, 15 inches away from your shoulder. Send your right leg straight back. Left hand is onto left thigh. As you breathe in, glide your ribs forward away from your right hip. As you breathe out, twisting towards the left. Breathe and lengthen belly away from pelvis. And as you breathe out, sending your right leg back. Now breathe in, keep lengthening out of lower back. And as you exhale, draw sternum closer towards your left thigh. One more like this, deep breath. And exhale, come in deep. Inhale, release. Step your right foot forward. And then come on up to stand. Do this same sequence on the other side. So from here, breathe in, step your left leg back for warrior 2. The back foot, left foot is squared to the short edge of the mat. Front heels aligned with the arc of the back foot. Your arms are reaching out towards the side. Press down into both feet as you breathe in. Feel as if you're lifting belly up away from pelvis. Exhale, go a little deeper. Press down with the little toe side of your right foot so knee does not turn in. And then breathe in. Breathe into lower back, lengthening out of lower back. And exhale as you go a little deeper, slightly curl pubic bone to navel, so opening and releasing lower back. Reach out through the fingertips. Now breathe through sternum, filling heart up with breath. And exhale, go in a little deeper. Place your right forearm onto your right thigh. Reach your left arm straight out and up towards the sky. Extended warrior variation with chest opener. As you press down into your right foot, breathe in, glide your ribs away from right hip. And as you breathe out, feel as if you're reaching your left arm up. Feel this opening right across chest. Press your left foot to floor. Breathe in, lengthen side ribs away from left hip. And as you push the floor away with your right foot, lengthen your left arm up towards the sky. And then breathe in. As you breathe, keep drawing chest forward. And as you breathe out, reach back to the edge of your left foot as you reach your left arm up towards the sky. One more like this, deep breath. And as you breathe out, release, bring your hands down to the floor, either side of your right foot. Flatten your left hand to the floor. And as you breathe in, reach your right arm up towards the sky. As you breathe out, glide your right hip back. As you breathe, lengthen through the left side of your body. And as you breathe out, sending your right arm up towards the ceiling. Spread the fingers. As you breathe in, breathe through heart. Exhale, reach your sit bones back, reach your left heel back. One more like this. Deep breath. Keep lengthening side ribs away from right hip. And exhale, opening out towards the right. Inhale, release, hands down, and place your left knee down. Is your right foot back about 3 to 4 inches for twisting lunge. Place your right hand onto right thigh. Breathe in, reach your left arm up. And as you breathe out, bring your left elbow over your right thigh. Make a fist with your left hand, right hand is on top. Now as you breathe in and glide your ribs forward away from your left hip. And exhale, twist towards the right. Breathe to lower back. Feel your lengthening lower ribs away from waist. Push the floor away with your right foot as you twist to the right. Relax chest. And then breathe through heart, through sternum, down into heart. And as you exhale, twisting towards the left, towards the right. One more like this. Breathe in. And as you breathe out, release. Bring your hands to the floor, either side of your right foot. Bring your left hand forward about 15 inches ahead of the shoulder. Straighten your left leg. Bring your right hand onto right thigh. Set up for lounge lunge. As you breathe in, lengthen your ribs forward away from your left hip. As you breathe out, twist towards your right thigh. Send your left leg back. As you breathe, lengthen belly away from pelvis. And as you exhale, arcing chest towards your right thigh. Left leg is reaching back. Now breathe into lower back as you lengthen out of lower back. And as you breathe out, feel as if you're using your right thigh as a pillow. One more like this. Breathe in. And exhale, release. Step your right leg back to all fours and then come on down into a seated position. From here, reach your legs forward. Reach out with your heels and flex your toes back towards your shins. Breathe in, reach your arms up. And as you breathe out, fold forward, bellies in, hands are onto the floor, hands onto your ball of your foot, onto your feet, ankles, calf, or the floor. Now breathe as you breathe, keep lifting belly up away from pelvis. And exhale, fold, pull belly in. You're breathing into lower back, lengthening out of lower back. And as you breathe out, lead with your chest as you fold. Elbows are bent if you can. Keep the neck relaxed. And then breathe in. Keep spreading the ribs. And exhale, fold. Belly pulls in. One more like this. Breathe in. And as you breathe out, fold. Inhale, release, pushing the floor away. Breathe in as you come all the way up. Bring your hands by your hips and lie down onto your backs. Straighten your legs. Buttocks presses to floor. Breathe in, arms reach up to sky. And as you breathe out, lengthen your arms overhead. Now take a really deep breath. And as you breathe out, lengthen arms and legs in opposite directions. So feel this lengthening through the whole of your body. Feel this opening into lower back, into spine. 2 more like this. Breathe in. And as you breathe out, lengthen out, stretch away. Feel this right from fingertips to tips of toes. 1 more like this. Breathe in. And as you breathe out, lengthen, stretch away. Press your buttocks to the floor, lower back presses down. Breathe in, arms up towards the sky. And as you breathe out, let your arms relax down by your side. Let your shoulders relax away from your ears. Shavasana, lie down onto your back. Close your eyes. If it's comfortable for you, stay here. Otherwise, you can bring the soles of your feet together so the knees are out towards the side, or the soles of your feet are onto the floor, and it just allows your back to release a little bit more. Just give yourself this time, this moment, as you notice how you feel. So now breathe into your toes and feet. And exhale, feeling for that release as you let go. On the next breath, breathe into your ankles and calves. And exhale, letting go and releasing. On your next breath, you're breathing into your knees and into your thighs. And exhale completely and feeling that release as you let go. On your next breath, breathe into belly and diaphragm. And exhale. Breathe into lower back and mid back. And exhale, feel as if your sit bones lengthens away from you as you release your lower back. On your next breath, breathe into sternum and into your upper back. And exhale, release, feel your shoulders softening down away from your ears. Breathe into hands and fingers. And exhale, arms relax. Breathe into your forearms and elbows. And exhale, feel for that letting go. On your next breath, you're breathing into your triceps, biceps. And release on exhale. Let your shoulders relax down away from your ears. Relax your neck. Relax your skull bones. Relax your eyes, forehead. Completely relax. Shavasana. Completely relax. Begin to move your fingertips to tips of your toes. Deepen your breath and stretch out in a way that feels good to you. On your next breath, bend your knees, move your knees towards your chest. Allow your body to ease side to side, forward and back. Roll to your right side. Bring your left hand to the floor by chest, breathe in. On exhale, push the floor away with your left hand as you come up and use your right hand to support your head and neck. Come into a seated cross-leg position. Let your arms rest onto your thighs. Lift your belly, diaphragm, lift chest. Give yourself this time as you notice how your body feels. And congratulate yourself for your practice today. Bring your hands together. The thumbs are lightly touching your sternum and feeling the beat of your own heart. Congratulate yourself. Thank you for allowing me to guide. Finishing with a deep breath. And exhale. Namaste. Thanks, everyone. Thanks for joining. You may feel this into your body. So Epsom salt, magnesium salt, Himalayan and Dead Sea salt is all really useful to soak in to help to recover your body. Keep yourself hydrated. Take care of yourselves. If you have comments to make, then please, we're always grateful to receive those. Also, keep contact with the DMU Leisure for a whole range of other activities that are made available. So helping to keep yourself active and healthy. Look forward to seeing you again soon. Take care. Namaste.